Why do I have a second tab open? Don't be like this. Here we go. Let's stream Doki Doki. Oh, actually, now that I think about it. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Um. Um. Click. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit this website here. You have to have your own warning for play Doki Doki Literature Club. You agree that you're at least 13 years of age. Consent to your exposure of highly disturbing. There's no disagree button. I guess I have to go forward. Oh, this is cute. I'll just chill at this menu forever, like jam out to this in my car. Enter my name. This one's shout out to my boy Zach. Hey! Hey, stop randomly popping up. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms. This is semi-loud. Thank you. Waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. She's also... like over here. Still can't see her. Hi girl, it's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Which house is mine? Is this my house? The weird bus stop thing. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sarah catch up to me. Ah! Ah! I overslept again! But I got you this time. Maybe. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, my boy Zach. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Best pose. NA. Tiny house finger pose. Fine. Fine, fine. But you didn't wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Bet. Whatever you say, Sayori. I for you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Looks freaking crowded. By the way, my boy Zach. Have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? Crap, participation? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you joined a club this year. Crap. I've been caught. I'm sure it's possible that I did one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. You know how I just randomly ignore people? Suri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That sounds a lot like me. This game's getting way too real, way too quick. Let's talk about how worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. But I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a... Gosh dang it! Stop it! Becoming a neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Yes. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised to even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. This is a nice classroom. Apart from the sponge. I guess it's for chalk, but I'm so used to the goofy block eraser things. Background music is so nice. What? Very interesting paper we have here. This looks like a guy going down just like, what is this? There's his little head looking down just like, boy. School day is as ordinary as ever and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Retweet. I mean, I would have left, but looking for an ounce of motivation part. Clubs. If I just say it out loud, clubs will come to me. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. That was like 5 minutes ago, dude. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Heck yeah, anime club. Hello? Sayori? What? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. One second. Dan's yelling at me for stuff. Okay. Frickin' Dan. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. That is completely true. We spaced out forever. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. You frickin' idiot. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Damn. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought that, know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. This is the face that your younger sibling makes when they ask to come along with you to hang out with your friends and they say no. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Dan, don't be like that in chat. What do you mean by... Don't you friends question mark me? That said, my interest in literature is scared to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well... Oh, what'd she do? This is the face of guilt right here. Hello! Best name. I mean, it's a good name. Although, it is wrong. Well, kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead. She's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Who do I think is the beat girl? But, Natsuki is best, Doki. Don't at me. I already let out a long sign. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Is that an elephant? An elephant? I want to go to the elephant club. Where's this? I can't make an elephant noise. But that's going to stay with me forever. Don't know why I noticed that, but... And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sarah across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Ah! Sayori, full of energy, swims open the classroom door. Knock, knock, open up the door with... Oh. Hello! Everyone! The new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Glance around the room. Ah, very calm, collected purple. Those eyes. I want purple eyes. So, first person to do that, give me purple eyes. Best friends. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to... I should be reading stuff. I'm so bad at reading. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sarah always says nice things about you. Oh, crap. Seriously, you brought a boy? Seriously, you brought like a 6-year-old here? Way to kill the atmosphere. Dad, don't be like this. Oh crap. Well, I already ran out of the 3 girl voices I could do. My boy Zach! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! Mer. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Or maybe that's an acronym. 100 miles per hour. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is what I don't recognize. Dan. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Well, I'm not gonna say I have a preference here, but the person who bakes cupcakes wins it in my book. Even though it's a literature club, cupcakes, like, #1 priority. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my... Oh, my bad. Maybe you should have said that first. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest of the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably... Oh, bye. And like a wind, he was gone. Oh, no, he's still... Okay, bye. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? I capped out at 3. Why did it have to be 4? I got punked. I blame Dan for not being here. That's right. It's great to see you again, my boy Zach. But what are you doing? Is this whole thing? Monica smiles sweetly. She already knows what I'm up to. She can see right through my lies. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year, which means we're like already best friends. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. No. Don't be like that. Doki Doki me, you have to have confidence. All men are kids. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, my boy Zach. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me and Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Oh, see, she knows what's up. Like, I'm here for the... Hey! I made them. I'll get them. Sorry. I got a little too excited. Like, same. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. That smile. It's like... Ha ha. It's like she did something bad, and she knows she did something bad. That smile. Like that one girl from the, she's standing in front of that house on fire and she smiles. That's what I pictured. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Woo! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! Yes, Dan the meme. That's exactly the one I'm talking about. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sarah grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious. Sarah talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. We have just this little vampire too. Is this game about vampires? I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I think that's the main problem with cupcakes. Like, I don't think you could ever, like, eat a cupcake without getting frosting on your face. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I actually have T right next to me. Low key, like 500 IQ. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles at herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Crap. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori, or that I just came here for the cupcakes. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so, club. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget. Hold on, excuse me? It feels like nothing but arguing in the debate club. Boy, arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. But if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Oh, that was weird. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Me. Dan, where are you at? Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. This is gonna get me every time I have to say it. So, my boy Zach, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't blah blah blah. I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perked. Hello? Cupcakes? Animaroos? Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader art, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I hate books. I spoke without thinking after seeing your sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Facebook? Stop. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Settings. Oh, that's not a... I don't have time for this. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once, that one time. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Retweet. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sarah sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! This is the eyes I make. Also, I wish we could do that in real life. Full emotion. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Mer. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We're all sit in awkward silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Nani? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Mert. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, my boy Zach? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's Still. Oh. Whoops. Should probably get to sleep. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of beach owning the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. We're out of cupcakes! I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, crap. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with I can't speak today. I'm just gonna go die in a hole. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... My boy Zach! You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, Fred Pumps is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. My boy Zach, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, about that. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continued to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki cleaned up their food. Hey, my boy Zach, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. My name is... It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem about. These are cute. Oh, save button. Oh, God. Oh, okay. We're just gonna do that. Wait, does Zach want me to rap my poem too? Hold on. I need like a pen. Hold up. Crap. Rain cloud. Question? Crap. Fantasy. What? Depression. Aha. We're gonna try and get Sayori. I'm gonna see what I'll do. Together. Family. I get you baited into doing that one. Fun. Romance. Marriage. Promise. Say it? Aww. Anger? What? Vacation. Daydream. Hopeless. Imagination. Sadness. Peaceful. Okay, last one. I can't mess this up. Excitement. Aha, I did it. Look at me, Dan. Hi again, my boy Zach. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, ha! Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already handing out. Thanks for keeping your promise, my boy Zach. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Freaking Sayori ratted me out day one, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Mer, mer, mer. Natsuki finds herself stuck between, say, Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Oh. Don't worry, guys. My boy Sak always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sari, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. I'm always in your room. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and my boy Zach can become good friends too. Sari. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you're even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Oh, that was... What is it? Never mind. Oh, that's not what I meant to press. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. No sarcasm involved. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped out into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sarah's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Is this a literature club? Sarah is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? This is my face. Would somebody bring them food? Sarah is so much like me. Like, food? This? Now we're going in the right direction. Now we're going places. Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That was why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sarah is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sarah can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa. There are your eyes. Whoa! Open my eyes to find Sarah's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Although, Napping club. Where are you at? Does our school have a napping club? This is the questions we need to ask.
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, sir, it's written all over you. Sarah grabs around at herself. Also written all
over me.
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around there. Run my fingertips down the side of Sarah's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. It's all like loopy-doo. You like tied a knot, but didn't like tie it tight. So now you just have like a tight knot right there. Oh, those are the worst. Getting knots out are the worst.
And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there.
I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. I'm a savage.
Hey, you beanie.
You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? Okay. I'm a savage, but this is going a little too far.
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Whoa, hey. This angle is really goofy.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. Button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? Struggling to fully close the button near her chest. Oh gosh. Does this sleeve even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
Means my boobs got bigger.
Stop. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Okay, now that we're out of that uncomfortable situation.
Phew! That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because I had a boyfriend, that you wouldn't even let you do things like this. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it a button.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
Guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
Like a good friend. You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Yeah, well, sorry. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! My boy Zach, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. This is gonna be great. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Just pulled a muscle in my arm. Go to the doctor playing visual novel game. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, it's definitely something. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really... I should be the one learning to sleep, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find somebody to share with?
I can't wait.
Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sarah's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I mean, my own bag, not theirs. Well, let's just start at the top then, I guess. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, my boy Zach. I love it. I know you're such a good writer.
Sayori must be seriously overreacting. Not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I don't even own this game.
Well, maybe that's why. I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understood you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a My Boy Zach poem. And that makes it extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sarah hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
Really happy just that you wrote one. Just reminds you of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, my boy Zach. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying to do things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this leads to her at all.
Yeah! I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright. I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Okay. Here comes the fun part. Is that my boy Zach, the one who's I named the character after, he told me I have to rap the poems. So I'm gonna try my best. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like I'm... Oh, that doesn't work. We need to go faster. We need to speed it up. Ready, go. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning. I wish I was good at, like, anything in life. Okay. We're gonna make it one time. There's Sunshine by Sayori. Ready, go. The way you glow through my blinds. No, maybe that'll work. I think I can do it. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kiss my forehead to help me get out of bed. Make me rub the sleep from my eyes. Or you ask me to come out and play. Or you trust me to wish away a rainy day. I look above. The sky's blue. It's secret. But I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No! Just a little bit.
Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean! I still tried my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nicer. How should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
That was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
Next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess look forward to it. Hopefully my rapping's better. Okay, Natsuki, give me something better. Mer? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Oh, okay. This is simple enough. All right. Okay. Here we go. Just gotta get beat in my head. Eagles Can Fly by Natsuki. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, People gonna try. People can try. People can try. People gonna try. But that's about it. I did it. Yeah. Told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it.
What?
I'll show you a lot. Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Click. But the other nice things... Ah. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it didn't fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Okay, Yuri. Give me something I can rap to. Mer. Mer. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. It was 20 words. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Thought we discussed that like yesterday. Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ouch. Ah, so it's that bad. Great. There's the window. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Oh. You can close. It's fine. I really didn't notice the whole standing here awkwardly part. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the clubs gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which is itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Well, we'll see what I can do with this. Ghost Under the Light by Yuri. Okay. One, two, ready, go. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The rust main streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Brr. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? Hold on, what? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. My bad. I was getting the beat, Yuri. Don't. This background music isn't the best. Well, it's really nice. It's nice to call me background music, but not at all good to laugh, good to rap to. Plus, I'm bad at rapping, so. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Frickin' idiot. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, my boy Zach. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Didn't you say it took us like forever to read it? Can't make up her mind. But you remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Holy crap. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up new scenes too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I have to keep trying. Counting on you. Just Monica left. Ah! Hi, my boy Zach. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, my boy Zach. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of error that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You would say you're really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually really different. Hmm? Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Haha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sarah's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. You can't tell that she explored with her emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things, if you know what I mean. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha. Haha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in One. Did I, increase the piano? Super piano, this one. Okay. Let's see what I can do. 4, 3, 2, 1. It couldn't have been me. See, the reaction was speckled truths. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I wear blind like I fell out of the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. Hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very, freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns a poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Oh, this is going bad, isn't it? This is not going... Oh no. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? Clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And my boy Zach did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And my boy Zach liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by that. Natsuki... Oh no. Can we get the music back? Should I press a button or pretend? Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Okay, there it is. I got scared for a second. It's going down. This is crazy music here. That's not what I... Yours stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that my boy Zach appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Were you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as my boy Zach started showing. Oh, jeez. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. My boy Zach. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have figured it out. Help me explain that to her, my boy Zach. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and the meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, my boy Zach? Well, I've got to go.
Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Aw, don't be like that guy. Why don't you just tell them they're both really nice? What the crap? Why can't I just be a nice dude and be like, hey, you're both really cool? I guess we're gonna go with help me, Sayori. I'm a piece of shit in this game. Like, Why is the main character so bad? Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, trying not any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri. Mer. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Mer. Well, we are in a very bad position. And the music came back off, which means it's not going to be good. Sayori? Yeah. Everyone's fight is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
My boy Zach.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Mrrr.
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in her head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because... Well...
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were.
Freaking Sayori.
Make it beautiful.
Mer. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monica. Crap! They did it again! You should just put it in the same sentence so that I can, actually do it correctly. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You can say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I don't like any time you say anything in this pose. This right here is not okay. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Stop. Not okay. No. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach. Don't be like this. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Well, okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. My boy Zach, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And I to myself, newfound determination.
My boy Zach, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, my boy Zach, it's nice that I get to spend time with you at the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught up onto the kind of situation of it. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Daydream. Sunset. Adventure. Promise. Calm. Wonderful. I'm killing it. Oh. God damn it. Why did I say anything? I'm so bad. Excitement. Treasure. Happiness. Comfort. Depression. Hope. Special. Passion. Hurt. Sure. Oh no. Yee. Amazing. That one. Oh. I should have known. That one was semi-obvious. How about that escape? No, I think I did good enough. I should be fine. Another day passes. Time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, my boy Zach.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Can you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. What reasons? Why don't we take a look at your purse safe? Oh, does she not have money? 500 IQ plays?
Why that all of a sudden?
Oh, no reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sarah nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. He read you like a book. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. Objection! You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option.
Ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Your suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening to her or anything. It was just something in my book made me laugh.
Yuri! Tell my boy Zach to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you can think that.
You were right, though. Did something bad, and I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't well, hold on, excuse me. Don't say that. Don't let her fool you. Sarah knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes.
Okay, that's fair.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. That's 100% right. Oh no! Pop!
Yeah!
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face. It was my hand. And tumbles onto their desk. Oh.
Ow! What was... A cookie?
Aw, man, this classroom's the best. Magical flying cookies? Cupcakes? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sarah glances around. Is this a miracle?
Is this a miracle?
Is this what heaven looks like?
It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though, haha.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sarah hunts the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sarah rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good. Move.
Sarah suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Yeah.
Sarah gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arm around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sarah off her. Sarah already suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. 5 million IQ plays. Like, This lady is secretly a super genius. Hey! Did you seriously do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
I don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all three of us combined.
Yeah, that's true.
Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. It's DMX and he's gonna give it to you. X gonna give... Oh, it's Monica. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys were worried or anything.
Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
But, boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Hey, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
That's, Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better at it.
Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, my boy Zach. Monica smiles sweet, sketchy pose. Oh! My brain is not getting enough oxygen. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
My boy Zach!
Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me?
Supplies? What do we need for the literature club besides... What for?
Well, you know how the festival's coming up?
Crap.
Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So we need to go find some crayons, markers, glue sticks.
I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Are you going with my boy Zach to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Oh, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay. That's just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, my boy Zach?
Yep, let's go, I guess. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like taking... Stop. Feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Crap. That sounds kind of dull.
My point, Zach. Not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet.
What? Oh, she's okay. It's like you say it between my feet. That'll get all the fans.
The last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Ma! Like that.
Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
Meh. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
Oh, I know. I just meant that's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing. Because that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited. Festival is going to be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, my boy's like, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's an elephant, don't at me. It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in one more time. Going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Oh man! Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand too. Kind of dirty now.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that one's down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
Fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Ah, I dropped one by accident.
What? Smack!
Yeah!
It's 2 in a row today. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Oh!
You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. What? You have to move your hand, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Walks at 24. Gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow!
Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. But a bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
My boy, Zach.
Where would I even find ice around this time? It's the middle of summer. I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. Look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Music stopped, and this is not satisfying at all. I do not like the music when it's... Do not like the lack of music. It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returned to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Hey, you did it.
Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head.
It stings.
Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, my boy Zach. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. Kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. Sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't get myself hurt, I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. I would start crying really hard. You'd rush over as quick as you could. You'd try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
Yeah, you don't remember?
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. Guess I was always so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
My boy Zach. Don't think you realize it. You're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. But boy Zach, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but... Well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. Oh, frick. Not paying attention. Too caught up in the story.
I don't want to worry about Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Just like that. Sarah hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Oh, you're back. Good timing. I was just about to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry. That's not... Boy, you're not the one who should say that. You don't just randomly say she's fine, don't worry about it. I definitely did hit her, don't at me. Let Sayori answer.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf.
Mer. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed?
Uh-huh, everything right.
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you end up doing all the work, my boy Zach. Oh, well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made an adventure.
Yeah, that. Okay. Definitely not completely jealous right here. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Guess we should start with Sayori. Top, Mer? It's... Mer.
My boy Zach, I really love your poems. Can't believe you've been hiding these from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one's too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Oh, be still my heart. Oh. Whoa. Why does right-clicking do that? That's... Okay, we take those.
Whoa.
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. Just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? Did you somehow make everything in your life an adventure? Even the little things.
Like cooking.
Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
Don't know if I understand.
Never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sarah starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, my boy Zach. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Oh,
Why?
because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me.
Exclamation mark, Bert. Sarah, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap. Snap?
Ah! I broke my pencil.
Sarah hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. You just have no depth perception, hitting your head on shelves and bumping into me. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sarah clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sarah's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh crap, this is a long one. Okay, Zach. I'll see what I can do, Zach. Shout out to Zach. Wherever he may be. Just gotta get into the beat here. 4, 3, 2, 1. I pop up my scout like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and my forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping, blow the dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't it feel like time elapsed? My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. I'm finally all done. Up and in come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? Frankly, pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to reach every friend and every bottle. But every time I let one go, shudders against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends, but my friends who aren't smiling, they're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. That one wasn't terrible that time. Sarah, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a
whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty
passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Oh, don't get ahead of whoa, hold on, stop. Game. You don't just pass by that. Hold, 1 second. Sarah's already always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Ah! Who should I show my poem to next? That is a good... It's definitely a thing. Ah, 1 second. Okay, sorry. Figure crap out. Okay, we'll just go down the line. Natsuki, here we go. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? Phew, what? Well, anything. I just in a train wreck I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Honey? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki's completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how could someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Jeez. That was a little unnecessary. Think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. We'd say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Why is it getting so long? Why do we have to be like this? Okay. I think I've got it now. I think I can do it. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Ah, that was terrible. I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna make it good. 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's not my friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she liked spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. End of song. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than... Why won't you close already? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with such much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone who thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you, remember? That just makes people stupid. Who cares about someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes me happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Like manga? Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm into anime girls. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? I guess Yuri's next. Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, my boy Zach. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself. Oh no, she feels sad. Don't be like this. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. I'm not saying I wrote them for you or something. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri! I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I'd probably do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. Write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. Intimate exercise. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Jesus Christ. People. Jamming out to the beat, learning how to beat. 4, 3, 2, 1. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange sees an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hunger, curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. Slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taking to following me. You could say they've grown quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always him. Every time I branch my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. Slice the bread, feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Oh, my boy, why do you have to be that dumb? That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Creepy as shit. Using the poem as canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. If I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I usually force to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Mer? Did Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. Does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. I also already talked to her, so you're good. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I had to learn to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Just Monica left. Hi again, my boy Zach. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Mer. Oh, right. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayoriel. Oh, jeez. Makes me think of Sayoriel, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. Talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Gotta get into the mood. Okay, I think I got it. Save Me, a poem by Monica. 4, 3, 2, 1. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and then this cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a piece of crust. And this poem of meaninglessness. Load me. Click. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Haha. Guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. The whole load me kind of thing at the bottom. I kind of like playing with my space on the... I can see that. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression or a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save... Don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may... Don't be like that. Wait, is this tip even about Hold on. Nani! What am I even talking about? Game. Careful. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Hey, hold on. Get back here. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit down at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Oh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters and designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah, who's been coloring the poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You did it. You didn't already start putting the posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them. asked for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. Meh. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it'll inspire others to... Sorry I'm poking you in the eye. Just... poke. Then it'll inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Oh, Dan's back.
Yeah! It's all about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Mer. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sari looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sari and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright! Phew.
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That makes everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be... Excuse me, Gabe. Don't look at me. All smiling faces. I see through your lies. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before? She's simply a natural. Glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sari looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't expect. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next.
Whoa! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances around at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It is called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. This music is really loud. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into her... Yuri snaps back into reality. Oh, the ghost gravity. Oh, the ghost gravity choked. He's so mad, but he won't give up that easy. No, he won't have it. He glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the palm to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Mer. Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay, guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. But you guys do it so easily.
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a new meaning.
Yay!
Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Yeah, even my boy Zach liked it. Guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nice. Oh, don't do that. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. R. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Meh. Don't make me go before my boy Zach. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let my boy Zach lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Ouch.
Natsuki.
It's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. Stand up and step in front of the poem. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Oh god. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Huh. Anyway. The poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. It could be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have that much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets to let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem, Monica. Okay, I thought the music was gonna go away. I was like, oh, that's a signature sign of sketchy stuff happening. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, crap. How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, my boy Zach. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Mer? Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk out with you.
What?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez. I already see you at the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, my boy Zach. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Okay. Well, with that, I'm gonna stop it here. I should probably get some food and eat, since I haven't ate since yesterday. I'd like to thank everybody who tuned in. Shout out to Dan. He's only here part way, but still shout out to Dan. We'll pick this up some other time. I might stream later tonight after I get food. I might not. I don't know for sure. But for right now, thank you. Make sure to follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and all of those fantastic things. Have a nice day.